Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about my 24-hour read-a-thon that I got to do with my best friend Sydney. We did our read-a-thon on December the 27th. We started at 8 a.m. that day and we went into December 28th at 8 a.m. So that was our full 24 hours. So I thought I vlogged a lot more than I did, but when I really thought about it, I really did a lot more Instagram stories, and there's a lot on my reel. Like I kind of summarized it really well in my Instagram reel that's on the Bookstagram. But I'm gonna pull some of that too and put it in here. But for the most part, this is going to be mostly future Amani talking in retrospect about the event, because I didn't actually vlog as much as I thought I did. Because guess what, guys? I was actually reading. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and jump straight into it, and I'm going to be popping in and out. Future Amani will be in this vlog to kind of explain some things a little bit better. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Hi friends, happy day after Christmas. So fun fact, me and my roommate are going to be doing a 24-hour read-a-thon starting tomorrow. It is, Alexa, what time is it? 5:38. So first things first, we're gonna go to the store real quick and grab a few things that we'll need for the read-a-thon. And then I'll show you guys kind of what we have and what our plan is, and then we'll go from there. Also, I look a little rough because I literally just woke up from a nap. Hi friends, so it is 1 in the afternoon. We have gotten, I think 5 or 6 hours in. We have 18 hours and 52 minutes left in our read-a-thon. Don't mind me, I had my headphones in, so my hair is a little crazy. Sydney went to go get lunch. I just filled up my snack tray. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like in a minute. And yeah, Sydney has already finished a book that she had started previous to the read-a-thon. I started a brand new book, but I think I'm gonna pause it and finish a book that I had started some weeks ago that I never finished. I think I'm gonna finish that one. I'm not 100% sure yet. But yeah, we're doing good. We had our energy drink right at 8 in the morning, so we're still rocking and rolling and vibing. But yeah, we're having fun so far. This is my little snack tray. I just popped some popcorn. I have my Cheetos. I have my peach rings. I'm reading The Personal Librarian. I'm listening to it and reading it at the same time. Super good so far. So that's what I have going on. Currently, Sydney is reading Suicide Notes, but she finished, let's see what she finished. She finished Daydream earlier today. Everyone, we have made it 8 hours in.
Hello.
We're doing great. Sydney has finished how many?
2 books.
Two
You're
books?
not showing me, you're showing them.
Oh my God!
We're only 8 hours in, you could now be getting delirious already.
I've been trying to update you guys 5 times now, and something keeps going wrong. But anyways, hi, it's 8 hours in. Sydney has finished how many books?
2 books.
I started this book this morning. I'm over 50% done. I love this book so far. We're doing great. We're feeling great. What's your next read, or what are you reading currently?
Right now I'm listening to Kiki Palmer's Master of Me.
And then what's next?
I'm between Beautiful Ugly by Alice Feeney or 5 Survive by Holly Jackson, depending on my mood.
Love it.
What are you next?
I don't know. I think I'm going to do a thriller.
Yeah.
I kind of am drawn at this one right now. Want to know a secret.
I would like to
I
know
love
a
that.
secret, so.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll update you guys in a couple. So we'll check back in with you guys in a few hours, but I'm going to go ahead and get resettled back into my reading chair and yeah, get back to reading. I'm back. Let's talk about the hours of 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. First of all, as I said just now, we went and got snacks the day before. I highly recommend, if you're going to do a 24-hour read-a-thon, definitely plan in advance in all aspects. I cannot recommend that enough. So for example, we got all of our snacks the day before. We had known we were going to do this long before we did it. Like, this is definitely not something you like just kind of wake up and decide. I mean, I guess you could, but I wouldn't recommend it. Like, plan in advance for sure. That being said, like I just said, the day before we went and got snacks. So the things that me and Sydney got from Publix, because I did not show you guys what we bought at all. We got some energy drinks. We got different juices. We got obviously plenty of water and like fun things to drink. We loaded everything into our handy dandy tumblers, obviously to keep it nice and cold. And having these, this isn't necessary, but I will say it is so nice to be able to have your book and you can just easily pick up your cup and put it down. Cups with handles, recommend. Also, we got snacks that were like not greasy or heavy if you will, like something that was easy to eat and dust our hands off with. Now, I specifically was craving movie theater popcorn heavily, and we all know that's like super greasy. But that was just, I really wanted popcorn. So we definitely got snacks like different chips that we like, crunchy snacks, sweet snacks. Like I got peach rings. I love peach rings. That's my favorite candy. Like I said, I got movie theater popcorn, which I ate more midday. And yeah, and we just kind of kept ourselves nicely fueled throughout the day. We did start the day off right at 8 a.m. We both got up, I think around 7, anywhere between 7:45 and like 7:50-ish. Because quite literally all we had to do is get up and sit on the couch. There's no prep for this. So we got up, we got nice and comfortable, sat on the couch, started right at 8 a.m. with our first books. We started powering through. Now, both Sydney and I started the day off with our first energy drink, and we were just gonna see how we did from there. For me, that kept me going almost the entire, I'd say almost the first half of this read-a-thon. But yeah, definitely get your snacks ahead of time, plan everything out ahead of time, wear comfy clothes, know how you kind of want to sit. If you're going somewhere else to do a read-a-thon, like if you're going to a friend's house, if you're not actually hosting one, but you're going to be a part of one, bring your blankets, bring fuzzy socks, like get yourself as comfortable as you possibly can, because it is a 24-hour read-a-thon. So what we didn't show you guys is we took lunch breaks. Definitely make sure you accommodate and think about your lunch and your dinner plans as well. We decided to use that as like a break. So we both got up and got in our cars and went and got lunch just so we could get out of the house and like get some movement in our bodies. Though it was from the couch to the car, but still. But that's just what we wanted to do. We got lunch whenever we were ready. So like we didn't go get lunch at the same time. Like Sydney got hers, I think, before me, or maybe right after me. I don't really remember. But the point is, we just kind of went with our own natural like stopping points. I think what helped us out a lot is we didn't really have a set schedule. You know what I mean? Like we just kind of did things naturally when we were ready to. So when we were ready to eat lunch, we ate lunch. So that you guys didn't see, but we definitely took like a full-on lunch break. For me, I think in total that was a good chunk of time, actually, my lunch break, because I also had some work that I had to do. So like my break was a bit of a break. But I did listen to the audio version of my book while I was driving to get lunch. But there's that. Next, where we pick up is me getting dinner. So let's keep going. Hello, friends. Small update. It is 6:30. It's dark. I'm running I gotta pick something up from Target real fast. So we're gonna listen to my book in the car because I have the audio version and the book version. So we're gonna listen to that in the car, and I'm gonna get myself a little bit of dinner because I need some dinner. So it's going good so far. I was gonna take a nap, but I had to take a phone call. So I actually have not taken any nap. I've been up literally since 8 a.m., which is a normal day, but like I expected myself to take a nap because I'll be up, and I haven't yet. So we're gonna see how long I can keep this up. I typically am a nighttime girly. Like I love nighttime. Okay, lights. So I have a feeling that I'm gonna breeze through the nighttime very easily, but I probably will still need to take a nap because this is a 24-hour time period. Like I'm gonna need to take a nap, but like I just know like naturally I have more energy at night. So my video cut off while I was driving to dinner, but what I was saying was I'm a night owl, and for me personally, that was part of the fun of the 24-hour read-a-thon is I know I like reading at night more. I think in hindsight, I wish I would have flipped my books, and I wish I would have read the book that I read next first, and then read what I read that morning later. And I probably would have finished the book I read that morning, The Personal Librarian, way quicker because I'm a quicker reader at night. But I think it took me so long to get through that book because of the plot, one. And two, it was a lot of words per page. In morning time, like my brain just takes a while to get going, even though like we're all societally like having to kind of do a lot more in the daytime than the nighttime. A lot of us are, but for me personally, I know naturally my reading increases as the day goes on, like my speed. So there's that. But regardless, I went to dinner and then I took a nap after. So I went, got dinner, took like a 45-ish minute nap because by that point I could feel my eyelids getting heavy. And I'm a power nap girly. Like if I can get a power nap in, I'm good to go. So I took a 45-minute nap, got back up, and kept it pushing. Hello friends, it is almost midnight. I am almost halfway through this book. Sydney's over there. She's almost done. What are we reading?
Pages. Beautiful Ugly, Alice Feeney.
Perfect. So yeah, we are very close to midnight. We're doing good. Sydney has not fallen asleep once. I've taken a 45-minute nap. I think we're doing good. We'll report soon. Hello friends, it is exactly midnight. I'm halfway through the boyfriend. I guess I'm a little under halfway through. And Sydney's mind is just blown over there. Let's flip the screen and see what she read. All right, what did you read? Beautiful, ugly. Love it.
I don't have words. I don't know.
No words.
I don't know. I'm still processing.
Okay. We'll come back to you.
Check with me once I sleep.
Okay. So now I'm going to take you through the hours of midnight to around 4:30-ish, 5 a.m. For me, this is when I was locked in, but physically, I was definitely hitting a wall. It's past midnight. We have a cookie flight.
Time for a sweet treat.
Sweet treat. Okay, goodbye.
I don't think.
So the problem I ran into personally was mentally I could read, but I could not sit still anymore. Hello friends, it's 6 a.m. We're still up. That's all I have to say right now. We're doing our best.
We're struggling.
We're in the home stretch. We'll talk to y'all at some point. This is where it started to get really difficult to focus on anything. Like I wanted to keep reading, but my muscles were getting so heavy. Hi friends, to give you guys an update, we are still awake and it is, let's see, it's 6:21. We have a little over 90 minutes to go, but we are hitting a wall. Okay, we are hitting quite a wall. So we will see if we actually make it to the full 24 hours, but it'd be really cool if we did. But yeah, I've changed direction. I'm actually in the bed now. I'm reading a book on my iPad. Sydney's still reading a book on the couch. But yeah, we're trying our best, guys. But I don't know if we're gonna make it to the 24th hour. But we're trying. Oh. I thought you were about to fall.
No, I'm just sleepy.
I was like, please don't fall. Day Sydney's here.
I'm so sleepy. 1,700 pages later, my brain is mush.
500. Oh wait, I don't even know it right now. 25,000. 600 minutes.
That's in a year. Thank God we're not reading for a year straight.
I know.
I mean, technically, that's all we do is read.
Yeah.
So we are reading for a year
All we
straight.
do is read, no matter what. We did not make it to 24 hours. We were just shy of it. We started falling apart right before 7 a.m. So we did not see 8 in the morning. We did not. We were so close. Like to get that far and not make it to 24 hours, I'm impressed with though. Like it's annoying, but I'm impressed. And I can see where I could have personally done better to make it to 24 hours. But we're gonna do it again in the spring, no time soon. For me personally, I do feel as though if I had gone back in time and taken a power nap maybe around 1 o'clock, though that was still earlier in the day, if I had done a power nap at 1 o'clock, like 1 and 1:30, and then again at like 6 to 6:30, instead of just going as far as I could and then taking a nap, I probably would have sustained longer. I think I waited until I ran out of fuel to try to refuel instead of catching it before I was like almost like done for. I think that would have helped me out a little bit. Also never drank my second energy drink. Like I took like 2 sips of it by like 2-3-ish o'clock in the morning, but I never drank it. And if I had done that, I probably would have stayed up. But that's the other thing. Like I literally couldn't focus on anything. I couldn't focus on eating anything, drinking anything, or even reading anything. Like my brain was just like swirling around. Like it was very much given Wizard of Oz tornado. Very, very bizarre experience. Good morning, friends. So for anyone that was curious about our read-a-thon, we made it to 23 hours. Actually, 22 and a half hours. It was somewhere between, I have it videoed, so when we look at the whole vlog, we'll know the time. but it was somewhere between 6:30 and 7 in the morning where my eyelids got so heavy, my head started hurting, and my muscles felt so heavy. Like I couldn't do it. I literally couldn't do it. I fell asleep right here. I was in the middle of reading this book, which is such a cute book, and I'm going to finish reading it because I do want to talk about it. It's a good book, but nevertheless. And yeah, Sydney and I fell asleep around 6:30, 7. I remember we literally could not get to 8 a.m. I will say we did not do our read-a-thon the conventional way. So a lot of people that we see on TikTok or on Instagram, when they do their read-a-thons, they tend to take like a 3 to 4, 5, 6 hour nap, or like literally take a whole 8 hours to take a full night of rest. But we didn't. So I actually took a nap at 8 p.m., 8 to 8:45 p.m. And that was the only sleep I got. Sydney had not slept at all. So I do think if we had taken some sort of a rest period, like a longer rest period, we would have easily made it, because I promise you, it was like a car running out of gas. Like there was no physical way I could keep my eyes open beyond, like, I think it was like 6:40 in the morning. But we were so close. We were so close. But it was like we physically could not keep going. So it was so much fun though. We had a blast. I do want to do it again, probably in the springtime. I think I want to do it again. I actually think I want to do a group read-a-thon and just have it where people can join if they would like to, whether it's in person or virtual even. I think I'm going to figure out a way to do that. I just think that would be fun. But regardless, it was so much fun. So I ended up reading, I want to talk about this a little bit more, but just to close out the 24-hour read-a-thon vlog, I did end up reading The Personal Librarian, and I read The Boyfriend by Freida McFadden. I did put a chunk of The Game of Fate. I got a chunk of that read. I'm almost done with it actually. And I was halfway through this book, Frizzy. So I did good because I just really wanted to read at a relaxed pace and just enjoy the fact that I had nothing else to do but read. This concludes our 24-hour read-a-thon. It's so funny to think that at this point, 28 hours ago, we were waking up and getting started. Overall, that was such a fun experience. I cannot wait to do it again. There's so much that I learned the first time around that I want to do better for the next time around. And a lot of it I've said throughout this vlog, just so that you guys can know if you're planning on doing one, if you want to do one, if you're interested in it, go for it. I will say, if you're going to do it with others, y'all need to plan in advance for everything. Think about what kinds of books you want to read. Make sure you're wearing comfy clothes. Make sure you guys are in a comfortable environment. Make sure that you take breaks, that you keep yourself hydrated and nourished. Take breaks when you need to. I can't stress that enough. Like I said, the things that I think I'm going to improve upon and do differently the next time around will work best for me. May not work best for everyone though. For example, like I said, I might do 2 power naps instead of 1. Like I may just say like, Amani, stop what you're doing and nap. But again, that's because I know that I'm a power nap type of a person. That will probably be to my benefit to sustain longer and read, because half of it isn't even just staying up. You have to be able to exercise your mental facilities in order to read. You know what I mean? So in order to do that, you have to keep yourself activated some kind of a way. So I think that's where I messed up towards the end of the 24-hour read-a-thon. I think I could have prepared for the end better had I taken more precautions towards, I'd say, like 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But you live and you learn. So that concludes the 24-hour read-a-thon vlog. That was what happened. That's how it went. It was a lot of fun. Can't wait to do it again. If you guys have any questions or any comments or anything, or just want to talk, feel free to drop a comment below. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.